Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a new League of Legends video. And let me start this off by saying I'm sorry I haven't been able to put out a lot of videos. I've been explaining in some of my last videos that I just don't have too much time right now. I'm in the end phase of my studies at university, at least the bachelor studies. And like exams and assignments all have to turn in, all the deadlines are stacking up, so I'm just kind of busy right now. I did recently upload a game I played with some friends and one of my subscribers, but it failed to record in Garen replays, so all we had was a rather bad recording of me in OBS, so I just made it unlisted and shared the link with everybody like in the game. I think I'd like to keep the more high quality English videos like exclusively on my channel. If there's any interest though, like let me know. At the very least I'll share the link to the video. So yeah, this game, it's actually an old game. You may remember, but you probably won't, that I briefly talked about this very briefly at the start of my Rengar top game. And I'm just recording it because I was doubting whether I should upload it right now or right then. I just haven't had time to play anything, so but I wanted to put something out, so I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna dub with how to shit on Riven. I see many people fearing Riven like super much, or just absolutely feeding her. If you don't know what to do, just pick Garen. I mean, Riven is beatable by a lot of champions, but if you pick Garen, basically you've almost already won. I've once actually seen Garen died to Riven, but that's rare. Yeah, I think like it's not like I'm gonna be legendary at 8 minutes or anything, but I think the laning phase should be pretty convincing, and my overall map presence versus that. Later, spoiler alert, but if this is the title that I just said, how to shit on Riven, you may have already figured it out. So there's that. At the beginning, coming in, just farming well, not missing any. Q just does insane damage to Riven. Let's actually look if she has any armor. Probably not. Yeah, 33 armor. Versus like I have 53. Max health probably higher as well, most likely. Riven started off with 3 pots. I started off with cloth armor and 5. So I'm gonna sustain harder, probably trade harder. Of course, with Riven you always have to be a little bit careful. You don't want to get like full combos off on you, but my lane presence is just so much bigger than Riven's as Garen. That just, you know, if you play it well, you can exploit that. Of course, now we're pushing it into the minion wave, into her tower, which is the disadvantage that currently I can't actually hit her minions. The advantage is that she's gonna miss some minions. So you see there, use my cooldowns. I'm not 100% sure about how the trade went. We both have Ignite. I have more pots though, so I can do this more often than she can. And she lost farm while doing so. I'm at 20 farm, while she is at 12 at the moment. Of course, the full jungle clear comes in from the initial start, so I might expect Shaco to come top. But as it stands right now, Riven is too low to basically join into that fight. So the only question is, can Garen kill Shaco? And I'm gonna say probably. So this is probably not the ideal lane to gank. You can try. Riven still does have a lot of damage. If you can get the CC off really well, of course you stand a good chance. But I'm feeling pretty secure. Like Master Yi is invading their red right now, or the red side jungle. So he's pretty close for backup. I'm feeling pretty confident here. I haven't put a ward yet, but there's the scuttles is done by Master Yi. Master Yi is actually doing Shaco's golems, so that tells me something about his presence. If Master Yi could have cleared the whole jungle and then invaded, still see something up with Shaco, it probably means that Shaco is either he went to base early, or he went to make a play. And as you see, he is actually bot. Seeing that he is bot allows me to just play so much more forward on Riven. Riven hardly any health left, no pots left. I sit on 4 pots, and I have ignite. So I could try and diver. Of course, Garen's very tanky. But what I'd rather do at this point is just try and to keep her from getting any CS. Riven that doesn't get ahead by any means, it's just not nearly as scary as the Riven. It's the 502 Riven that comes into your lane at 12 minutes. So yeah, what I could do is go and proxy this. I think I'd stand a chance. Like, Riven not very healthy. Then the only person I have to worry about is Shaco. Thing is, Shaco could have gone base in the meantime, and I haven't picked up any extra items. So it might be disadvantage there. As long as I'm here, I should be able to always either retreat or at least kill Riven. Especially coming close to level 6. Hitting it now, the execute, exact moment Shaco comes in. Shaco did do a lot of damage, well, like comparatively to how much health I've been losing for the rest of the game, but he didn't really want to stick around either. He's only level 4 as well. I hit level 6. Riven also level 6 now, but very low health. Little FPS, sorry guys, it's fraps. It just takes a little bit more of CPU to prepare for this. I'm not a computer expert. So yeah, actually, while I've been like putting a lot of focus on farm, at least in my commentary, and I think also in the game, Riven is doing a pretty good job of keeping up. But you know, at the very least, Riven is being kept in check here. Which is like the only real way Riven gets scary is if she can just one-shot people all over the place. Of course, she does still have a lot of playmaking potential, but she is way less scary like this. Being in control of your lane like this against Riven is probably like more than most people do when they're playing top lane. So I saw Shaco being around here. He's coming in now. Riven was low though, so he was very much back. Comes in, the Q ult may finish it. Shaco runs away. There's no point in me following up on that. So yeah, what Master Yi said, like I was having a lengthy discussion about champions selected Master Yi about which champions to pick against Riven, because he said he's a Riven main, and he said Garen should never beat Riven. Kill Riven at least, unless she plays really aggressive and tries to kill Garen. I think that's kind of what you see. I think he's right to that extent. I couldn't kill Riven, and she kept up her farm pretty well. But as soon as Shaco came in and she actually had to move forward, I could easily close in on her and just 2-spell skills her. So yeah, now I have a farm advantage. Didn't farm super well in that set of plays, but wanted to get home at the base pretty quickly. Going for the Sunfire Cave first. You know, just build more armor, pretty heavy AD team. And it just helps you deal with minion waves. Actually, the Sunfire also really helps if you want to go in proxy, but you know, you need balls for that. And I checked down below and I'm pretty sure I don't have them. Actually I do, but maybe they're just not big enough, I don't know. Second round of buffs comes in, or actually has come in. You set this blue, it looks at the map I can see right now that Shaco did this red. Shaco's still only level 5, so not doing a good job of farming this jungle. That's gonna kill me though. When I come in, I'm a level up on Riven. She immediately leaves lane. As long as it's not under her tower, she can't really come into farm. Of course, now me having bought the Nami Cinder, it does mean that I'm gonna push it out anyway. I can't really freeze it. I picked it, I'm not sure what that was. Maybe I was typing something to Master Yi or something. Of course, Riven not being in lane. I actually wanted Master Yi to come over here and just pick up the tower real quick. But he's preoccupied doing golems. So I still do a lot of damage to the tower on my own. Master Yi is just gonna go base. He's kinda low health. So, you know, maybe. Yeah, Riven comes in from there, I'm not sure where she went. Pick up 2 tower shots from my trouble, but that's even hurt me. Right now I'm 2 levels up on Riven. So whatever she did, she didn't make it worth. Gonna put the ward down, you know. I'm not sure if I was aware how much of a low level Shaco was at this point. But I don't have to be too afraid of him. Of course, together they can still do a lot of health with damage. But so I can in my own do quite a lot of damage. 6 comes in, spot them out early with the ward. I think it's because Karma went bot and they got a 2-for-1 there. That 6 felt obligated to make a play. Took the wrong road kinda though. So that he didn't really gain anything. If he'd come to River, maybe he'd been able to make it work. Of course, if you haven't been paying too much attention to this lane, you might think there's a bigger chance that I warded this River than the Tribers. I don't know. Anyway, he wasted some time. He could have shoved it in. He didn't do it, so Karma's just gonna return the lane and pick up the farm there. Probably no real damage to the tower there. So Riven comes in. So I noticed Shaco is there. I fucked up a little bit because I didn't really have my buttons under control and I ulted way too early. Of course, it's does more damage the lower health your target is. Ignite picks her up though after you burn flash for Shaco, but at this point I know that I can probably take Shaco as long as I don't select the clone to attack. He doesn't want to stick around to have me figure out which one is the clone and which isn't. So he just goes to the jungle, which means my passive is gonna heal my up real quick. I also still have pots. 2-0-0 right now, probably gonna pick up the tower and then go base and pick up some nice stuff. I could have like played it in such a way that all the minions would die against the tower, so the wave would kind of be set in the middle, which is what you see in LCS. It's not something I normally do. Let's just watch this for a moment. Let's watch the yeah. Which would like now Riven can pick up a farm here, basically, if you can see my cursor. Instead of having to come out very far, maybe risk getting killed by me. Our team is picking up some kills in bots, getting a good kill lead here. Riven getting the kills is always really big. I think he picks his own up as well. So Riven I think had a somewhat rough laning phase, but now he suddenly is 6-0-1. 6-0-1 Riven is maybe more terrifying than a 6-0. And then again they have a lot of engage on. They could burst him. So maybe not, I don't know. I went mid, I just went and attacked the tower. Got a lot of damage on. Gonna return top before Riven takes my tower. Don't want to give him the tower for free. I think she was afraid of me enough to back off. Maybe in one of the brushes. I just want to pick up the farm. Too late for the carry minion though. So taking a break. I'm back in lane. I'm building that advantage here. If not in farm, because maybe I'm not farming super well, still have an advantage of course. That's, you know, the gold is building up here. But definitely also in XP, and when I did roam, I picked it more. Got a lot of tower damage down on the mid tower. Karma picked it up later, I guess. Raven gets another kill. I find Riven doing golems. And I'm just gonna come in, say hi. She can't be near me anymore at this point. I saw Shaco died bot. The red buff is up. Gonna take it. Maybe could have stood closer to the small one to let him suffer from my bomb. I guess I have some. Yeah, got some fire cape now. So I got some fire cape and picked up Ninja Tabi's home guard. Ninja Tao is of course very heavy auto attack damage team. Very useful. Home guard always useful. Just be back out in the field, get that experience back. I come back into lane, stop Riven from doing the golems again. Show her that I have red buff. You know, it just becomes harder and harder for Riven to do anything. I could try and freeze this as long as possible, but I just want to push this in. We also got the vision. I want to push it in and go and help my team, you know. I'm stronger right now and I want to carry that advantage to the other lanes.
A summoner has disconnected.
Shaco, you see, maybe that's why he's having a bad connection. Sorry, and that's why he's such a low level. I don't know. So yeah, I have the advantage, and well, the rest of my team is doing really well as well on their own. If I just go and carry that downstairs, down to the other lanes, that's the way to win it probably. I could try and dive Riven, or maybe proxy behind the inner and the inhibited turret. But might not be worth it. I see Riven coming in from the Riven. Decide to wait for her. Just don't get her with the last tick of Ignite and the ult. Not really worth chasing. I'm just gonna be here and pick up the tower. I'm gonna... Garen just does a lot of damage to towers. 6 comes in to defend it. I don't have any magic resist, so not too interested staying around there, of course. 6 very good at tower defending. But does pick up a tower, more global gold to us, and this is quickly spiraling out of control. Of course, a big part of that is the 703 Riven, and I think Garen has some really good roams as well. Must see being involved in quite a lot of the skirmishes as well, I guess. So overall good performance by the team. I won't pretend like that Garen shit over the whole game. But right now 3 levels up on Riven. Riven just has to do that, no assists, no kills, not been involved in anything. Basically it's not even part of the game. While it's a champion that so many people fear. And like, I won't even pretend I did super well here. I did well, just well. Gonna see 6, gonna show him that I don't give a fudge about his presence. Gonna run over here because I think Raven is in trouble. Gonna take that. Gonna give him that. He wasn't really angry at it, of course, but I just wanted to save him. And I guess I may have been a bit overzealous in that. Not really worth it for me to try and chase into that. 6 out of position there. Try to see if there was an opening for me to go in. But you know, backup arrives. No real need for me to risk it. Shaco is onto Lux. Lux no mana. Let's see. She escapes with the echo thingy. I'm gonna be back in top. And basically, okay, Riven picks up the first kill, so you know that's that. But I'm kind of by being here, I'm dictating the part of the game that says someone else has to be here as well right now. Because if they're not gonna be here, I'm just gonna take this tower. I see Shaco. Shaco does not want to take the route that leads past me. I'm just gonna go towards the turret. So now their jungler. Is holding the top turret, and I have full control over the top side jungle. I see there's sort of a team fight, more like a chase, coming in from bot. I'm gonna spin on Nautilus. Nautilus does use his ult, and 6 flashes away, so I can get out to him. I want to catch Shaco as he tries to come around here. Don't find him though, so I can just easily go back to top and once again dictate that someone is going to have to be up top lane to deal with me. And at this point nobody really can deal with me. I'm tanky enough to either just kill them or run away. That's all I have to do. And if they don't come, I'm gonna take towers pretty quickly as well. I'm sitting on a lot of money, but there's just no need for me to go back. I want to buy the Black Cleaver, of course. As Garen, but right now, like I said, there's no need. I can still fight everyone probably with this set of items, just increasing the experience advantage I have. And here I think I just want to test my limits. how much can I do to Riven? And even under the third, I'm in the trade. With still 3k in the bank. Of course, level advantage being a big thing there. Gonna help Riven pick up the red, not that he really needs it, but you know. I have time off. I think I almost got that as well. And the surrender vote comes in. So when I say dominate Riven, of course I like to smash the outlet a little bit. But I think what you saw is Garen just has so much lane presence over Riven, of course, if he just doesn't play horribly and just die to her. I'd advise to bring Ignite just because you can, as Garen, you can pretty much determine when you're gonna go home. So you don't really need to teleport. Of course, teleport for team plays could be useful, blah blah blah. You could make that decision with teleport. I mean, Ignite old Garen is just such a dangerous high burst combo. Let's think it's worth. So for this game, like back on track. Did I dominate Riven? I'd say I did pretty freaking well. I'm 4 levels up above her, almost 60 farm advantage. Riven only been involved in one of their kills. Of course, I've only been involved like in one of ours. No, I guess I've been involved in 3, but in all of the 3 I wasn't even really necessary because my team was doing really well. So I didn't have to carry it per se, but at least for the people who fear Riven, if you pick Garen, you should be in pretty decent control over what Riven is gonna do around the rest of the map. I'm babbling a little bit, and I may not even be completely right. And you've been staring at this victory screen for a very long time, so I guess I'm gonna leave you right there. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'll try to upload more if I can, but I'm just really busy. If you have any more suggestions for any champion or role, specific role you want to see me play, I'd be happy to do it. I'd be happy to hear them. Really enjoy that. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.